the most underrated track in every Mario Kart game. Full disclaimer, these are solely my opinion and whether I think these tracks do not get enough credit from the Mario Kart community, so your list will probably be pretty different from mine, but that's okay. Now let's get into it. Super Mario Kart Koopa Beach. It was pretty hard to pick Super Mario Kart's most underrated track because nobody really talks about Super Mario Kart that much. Most of the courses from this game are either uninteresting or annoying, and all of them are flat. So I went with the Koopa Beach tracks because I love beach courses, and I feel like these ones are generally not liked that much. Again, these are flat and can be annoying at times with the water hazards, but I generally enjoy them and think they're pretty underrated. But again, I'm kinda just shooting in the dark here, so don't get too mad, Super Mario Kart enjoyers. Mario Kart 64 Sherbet Land. Sherbet Land is far from the best track in Mario Kart 64, but I like it a lot and have great memories from playing it on the Wii. Yes, the penguins and the ice can be frustrating, but it still has a nice layout with some challenging turns and a cave section for some variety. Not to mention the song is one of my favorites in Mario Kart and makes me want to play it all the time. Whenever I hear people talking about Mario Kart 64 and their favorite tracks, I never really hear this one brought up, so I think it's appropriate. Mario Kart Super Circuit Shy Guy Beach. Now I know what you're thinking, another beach track? Yes, another beach track because I love them and I am a Shy Guy Beach enjoyer and I'm not ashamed to admit it, and this is my video, so deal with it. Shy Guy Beach gets a bad rap and I am here to defend it. Sure, there's nothing super interesting about it other than the cannonballs being fired at you, but it's still a solid track with great music and I have always liked it. But yeah, a lot of that probably has to do with the fact I'm a sucker for beach tracks, sue me. Mario Kart Double Dash Mushroom City. I wasn't too sure which track to choose for Double Dash, so I asked you guys and you said Mushroom City, which is a very good city/traffic track in my opinion, but apparently it doesn't get much love from the community. I don't know if it's necessarily one of my favorites from Double Dash, but I like it a lot and think it deserves more respect. Not to mention it has not been remade yet, so maybe we'll see it in the Boost Course Pass, but probably not though since it's not in Tour. Mario Kart DS Shroom Ridge. Mario Kart DS has a lot of good tracks, and I've always thought of Shroom Ridge to be one of those. I've always liked traffic tracks, and this is one of my favorites. The music really sets the tone for it, as it's a little bit more of a chill experience than other traffic tracks like Toad's Turnpike or Meanville Highway, which I enjoy. I do get why people forget about this one though, as it's not very exciting and there's nothing super memorable about it, but it has gotten some more recognition since it was brought back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so that's cool. Mario Kart Wii Dry Dry Ruins. Dry Dry Ruins is by far the best desert track, as it's the only one I ever really look forward to playing. It was also hard to pick another Mario Kart Wii track because they're pretty much all well known for being good, but it seems like Dry Dry Ruins is never mentioned when people list the best Wii tracks, and honestly it's probably not even in the top 10, but that's more of a testament to how good Wii's track selection is. The pillars that fall down and the huge sand pit that fills up with each lap gives it some more life, and even though the sand can be frustrating to drive on sometimes, it's still a good track, so the more I thought about it, the easier the choice was. Mario Kart 7 Rosalina's Ice World. Whenever I think about underrated Mario Kart tracks, Rosalina's Ice World always comes to mind. It's one of my favorites from the 3DS, but I never hear people talk about it, and whenever they do it seems like it's just to make fun of the name or something like that. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Nathaniel. I love most ice tracks, and this is no exception, and I especially like the underwater part that transitioned into the ice cave. And I also think the song is underrated as well, so this was a pretty easy choice for me. Mario Kart 8/8 Deluxe Sweet Sweet Canyon. Another game I had trouble deciding, so I asked you guys again what track you think is the most underrated, and you said Sweet Sweet Canyon. And I can agree with this since I never really hear it get talked about, but it's a pretty good track. I always liked playing Candyland growing up, and this always reminds me of it. And I also like the shortcut at the end where you drive through a donut. It's definitely not my favorite track in Mario Kart 8, but I think it's worthy of some recognition here and there. And that was the most underrated track in every Mario Kart. No, I'm not doing tours, so get over it. Let me know if you agree with the tracks on the list and if you want me to do the most overrated track in every Mario Kart. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Mario Kart content. We are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers and I'm super excited. Also, if you like Mario Kart Wii online gameplay, I have a new channel specifically for that. Link is in the description to that channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.